and welcome to my channel. I'm Southern CJ and this is my GLP-1 journey. If you're new here, welcome. You can find out more about me on week 1. But for a brief update, I'll just tell you I am on a semaglutide compound which was prescribed for weight loss by my GP. After my last video, which was my 2-month update, I was actually down 2 more pounds so I was down a total of 16 pounds. This is before my vacation. So currently today I am at the end of week 9, which happened to fall right in the middle of a vacation weekend for me and my partner. My partner, his birthday is exactly 1 week before mine, so we usually celebrate together and take a trip somewhere. So this time, well, we decided to go to Paris, the other Paris. That is Paris, Texas. So for us, that's a couple of hours away, and we were just ready to get out into the country and enjoy nature for a while. So we planned a road trip, and I thought I had prepared pretty well. I wanted to stay as on plan as possible for my vacation, but I did know that I was also going to enjoy it and experience some new things, and that included trying new foods as well. So it started off pretty well. I packed some of my beef sticks and water, and we hit the road. And everything went pretty well, and then we decided to make a Bucky stop. For us here in the South, from my neck of the woods, Bucky's is almost kind of like part of the journey. So we stopped, we got some snacks. We also knew that we were planning a picnic, so we bought a couple of sandwiches, a couple of bags of chips, and whatnot. And then we finished our trip and made it to Paris, and we made it to our Airbnb, which is a little general store. It's a cute little cottage that has been done up to look like an old-time general store. Y'all, this place was cute. Now, we've stayed at other homes on this same property prior, but we had never stayed in this cabin. So we were really excited because the cabin is surrounded by beautiful trees and farmland, and you can see a lot of deer on the property. So we were super excited. And in the cabin, there was a little kitchen, so we knew that we wanted to prepare some of our meals and not eat out just all the time. So I was glad that the general store had the cutest little kitchen in there. You could see, I'm going to put up a picture of the Kodiak pancake mix that we picked up in preparation for this trip. I had never tried these higher protein pancakes before, and they were very good, and I would recommend them. I'm going to have them for my birthday breakfast as well coming up. Another thing that I enjoyed for breakfast, some Greek yogurt with blueberries and this low sugar granola that I put on top. So it was like a little extra treat without all the sugar. So I had never tried this granola before, and I was very pleased with it. I could not tell the difference between regular granola and this low sugar. So I think it had 1 gram of sugar in it. So I was really pleased with that. So we did stay active quite a bit on this trip. We went into town Friday and we saw the Paris Eiffel Tower. And then they had a war memorial right next door to it. We enjoyed that as well. What else did we do? Friday, oh, we did eat lunch out at the 107, and it was a really casual, chill kind of place. I had the Baja shrimp tacos, very good. I highly recommend. But then we came back and cleaned up at the general store, and then we went back into town Friday night for a fancier dinner. And we went to the bonfire. Very nice. There was like literally a wall of wine, and they had a really nice bar in there as well. So we did enjoy some wine, and I enjoyed their meatloaf dinner. It was very good. I highly recommend. But if you do want to try it, call ahead because they fill up fast, and it's highly recommended to have reservations. And then on Saturday, we went out on the trail and we rode the wheeler around the property, and we enjoyed that. I always have fun on that. And then we rode down to the lake where we enjoyed a picnic lunch. And then that night we made some chicken and vegetable foil wraps and cooked those out on the outdoor fire pit. And that was really nice. So then Sunday we headed home, got home a little bit after noon, and I was spent. I did the bare minimum and just chilled out the rest of the day. So usually I weigh in on Tuesdays, but this time I wanted to peek at my weight on Monday, and it had said that I was up 2 pounds. So I was a little discouraged about that, but then today I weighed this morning and I was 262.6. So that is about 1.5 pounds of a gain on my vacation, which I do understand that eating out, I'm eating more salt, I'm retaining more water, I'm being more active, I'm putting more stress on my body. But still, I'm also realistic that, I was eating more food than I normally would, like a little bite of this here and a little bit of this. It really adds up, and I was having a couple of more drinks than I normally would. So, like I said, I am realistic. It all adds up. Still, I don't feel too ashamed about it because prior to taking the GLP-1 medication, I could easily gain 10 pounds on a vacation, and I've done it before. So I do feel like it might have set me back a week, but still in all, I think I wouldn't change a thing. I think it was a very big learning experience, and I do realize that I eat for many different reasons, and social eating is a real factor, and food noise is a real factor. And like I said, nothing is perfect, but I will strive to try and do better on my next vacation. Oh, where am I now? So I'm about where I was last week. Not quite a 15-pound weight loss, even though I did make it to the 16-pound weight loss. And I took a side by side and put it on my community post. But now, since my vacation, it's set me back a little bit. And there are going to be times that this happens on this journey. It's a journey, it's a marathon. So I'm trying to stay positive. I'm just going to jump back into my routines. Hopefully, I'm going to push that reset button, um, get back into the habits that I was building, the foods that I usually eat, and that is until my birthday. So, y'all wish me luck. Hey, if you want to keep up with my weight loss and you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and hit that button and give me a like and share this with someone who you think could benefit from it. And I will see you next week. All right, you take care.